Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to azizdrives. Today we have a very beautiful car and it's the BMW M5 F90 competition, which means we have a lot of power. So before we start the review, make sure to check out the other video, the drivings review on this beautiful machine, link in the description. Let's have a look at the front of the BMW M5 because a lot of BMWs, they change the design very dramatically, but the M5 kind of stays true to its original form. So we have two normal-sized kidneys. There is a later model coming out, and even the i5, the latest one, is looking pretty normal in terms of kidney size. I like that very much. The kidneys are here black, and the color that the car has is azizdrives black, which is kind of a black with blue dots metallic, so it looks very wonderful. The blackened out elements are part of the competition package, which makes the car a little bit faster, a little bit more sportier, and the setup is in general better than on the M5. Even the power output, but we're coming to that later. Let's have a look at the front wheels. The front wheels are 20-inch in this black with a silver finish. Those are the M competition wheels, and as you can see, we have a blue caliper, which means we don't have the M carbon ceramic brakes, we have the M compound brake system, which is a steel brake. Brakes at least as good as the M carbon ceramics and are easier and much cheaper to replace. Get them if you want this car. Okay, very beautiful. Then on the side, of course, the typical air duct here with the M5 emblem, beautiful, also blackened out as far because of the M competition package. Then the side mirror has a very interesting form, and it's designed this way so that the air can travel through here so that you don't have a lot of air noise when you're traveling on the autobahn. Also black. You can't really tell the black elements of the competition package because the car has this azizdrives black color, which is kind of this blue mixed in. I hope the camera can give it to you the right way. Also, what you can see here, what is also in the M competition package, is that the car is lower than a standard M because they have better suspension, making it more aggressive and better to turn in corners. Very nice. Blackened out windows, blackened out elements around the windows, very nice. No chrome elements, so it's just a beautiful touch and finish. 275 wheel width at the front, 285 in the back, as you can see here, both 20-inch, very nice. And then you come to the back where you also can see they stayed true to their original form. So the taillight takes about 1/3 of this whole area here, also on the right side. It looks very beautiful, and you would never assume that this car is such an incredible machine, such a package, and it's going to destroy supercars. It's really an understatement car. You have a little spoiler here, you have the 4 exhaust pipes, which are in a decent size. They don't look too big, as you can see with the comparison with my fist. Then a small little diffuser here, maybe that somebody that knows about those cars will notice that this is something else. And then of course on the other side also 2 exhaust pipes, 4 in total, and the vertical reflectors here. And that's about it. It's such a clean looking car and has so much horsepower. Talking about horsepower, let's pop the hood and see what the engine is all about. Let me pop the hood and show you what the engine is all about. And you have to pull 2 times on the handle to reveal majesty. So this is a BMW 4.4 liter V8 engine, B-turbocharged, producing 625 horsepower and 750 Newtonmeters of torque, able to accelerate this big ship from 0 to 100 in 3.1 seconds, 0 to 200 takes 11.1 seconds, and tops out at 305 kph. Fuel consumption, real life, about 11 liters, what I managed to do. But BMW says you can drive about 9.6 liters with it. And it's an all-wheel drive where you can turn off the all-wheel drive system. I'm going to show you that in the interior. So now, have a listen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fantastic interior of the BMW M5 F90. So it doesn't look spectacular at first, but let me tell you something. You have so many beautiful materials and gadgets to choose from that it's actually a fantastic place to be in. First of all, As in the last BMW M5 F10, for example, the seats are so comfortable. They are so beautiful to sit in. You're surrounded like you're sitting in a carbon fiber bucket race seat. For example, my shoulders are surrounded by the seat, by the top. I have a very nice neck rest that is actually comfortable. Then I'm surrounded on the side of my body here. Also for cornering, you can adjust it, tilt it inwards or outwards, very nice. You can even adjust the top part on, or even put it a little bit down like so. So it's very, very nice. It's a very beautiful place to be in, and I really, really enjoy it. Then you have this fantastic leather steering wheel with the with the M stitchings here. Also you have the M stitchings that you can find on the seat belt. Then you have a very beautiful carbon fiber used on the steering wheel, also on the dashboard here, for example. Carbon fiber down here, very, very beautiful. It's really a nice place to be. Talking about beautiful materials and carbon fiber, we even have some more carbon fiber here on the shifting pedals, and also surrounding this little gear knob in the middle. Absolutely fantastic. Carbon fiber everywhere. You need it. Then let's go to the leather segment. Where do we have leather? Well, a beautiful leather steering wheel, leather on the door, leather down here on the door panel, even on the sides with beautiful stitchings. Here surrounded also on the door handle. I mean, where would you else put the leather on? It's incredible. Everything is covered in leather. I literally feel like I'm sitting in a British supercar. For example, leather on the top of the dashboard. It's beautiful. Then you have Alcantara materials all around the car on the top here. Very nice. Leather seats, stitchings all around, stitchings even here where your knee touches, where you rest your knee, even underneath the climate control. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful interior. Then typical BMW, of course, the BMW display here, the iDrive system down here. And then of course some controls, some buttons, old-fashioned style, no touch screens and fancy stuff. Buttons. What you have is a climate control with some touchscreen buttons here for the heated seats, cooled seats, etc. It's very nice. And also you have the auto here to change your climate control settings. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. You have gestures to turn down the volume or turn it up. You can change your sound like this or that. Very nice. You have the driving settings right in the middle. You can put all on or you can turn it to individual. It has so many configuring stuff that you can do. It's very, very nice. Let's talk about stuff you can configure. So first of all, the appearance can change in here because we have ambiente light. You can change the ambiente light in every single color you want. Very nice. It surrounds the car all around, back and forth, very beautiful. Then what you also have is the appearance in the middle. You can change that even when you press M1, M2. It changes kind of the settings here in the middle, and also the gear cluster, the head-up display changes into a gauge that goes from left to right from 0 to 8,000 RPMs. Very beautiful. Here you have your shifting times, etc., and all the necessary information. Of course, the oil temperature and then the petrol gauge. Very beautiful. What is also interesting is we have the silver kind of rim surrounding the digital speedometer. So they kind of thought about this whole thing to be a beautiful machine that you will drive on track but still be able to enjoy on your day-to-day drive. Sound system, Bowyer Wilkins. So it's fantastic. It really is fantastic. And I'm just surprised of how the M division and BMW has done that. It's really a beautiful place to sit in. And let me tell you, you drive along casually, so comfortable, and then you press the throttle and you're just so surprised of how this car goes. As I said in the beginning, there's a full driving review on this car. Make sure to check it out, link in the description. Let's talk about some driving settings you can change. So starting with the gear knob, we have the gear knob here where you can change the speed of the ZF automatic. And yes, this isn't a dual clutch anymore. This is an 8-speed ZF automatic here. You can adjust on those buttons here in the middle how fast you want it to shift. Also, you have a P here for park, and then you have the setup for your driving modes. When I turn the car on, for example, into ignition or turn it on, you have a bunch of settings you can do. You have the setup you can change for the engine response from efficient to sport, sport plus, also the suspension, comfort, sport, sport plus, and also the steering wheel, comfort, sport, sport plus. Then the valves to open and close it so the car gets louder, pops and bangs or not. Park distance control, the cameras, of course, cameras surrounding the car all around. You have plenty of cameras, even the animation showing you the car from above. It's beautiful. It's a fantastic place to be in. What I think is a little bit odd is the orange kind of or red kind of style here on the gear knob, and that's the only thing that kind of is strange here, but it would match if it had a little bit of a red color like the M1 and M2 button and the start button. So let's go ahead, let's talk about the M1 and M2 button. So what are they here for? Well, you can configure the car to be in a place that you want it to be with the driving settings. The M1 is configured here, if I press it one more time, to put everything in Sport Plus, okay? So you can do that individually. You put the car into Sport Plus and you can do everything. So the car is now into its highest sport mode. Then you turn off the ESP and then you can adjust in the M settings if you want it to be a rear-wheel drive or a four-wheel drive sport car. It's incredible. It's really incredible and I absolutely love it for it. That's as far as we can talk about the experience in the front seat. Let's hop into the back and see how the seat position is there. Let's hop into the back. And as you can tell, just by getting inside of the car, man, I have so much space. It feels so comfortable, even in the back. We have the climate control here also for the back. We have a very beautiful armrest here. We have also an opening here if you want to put your she sack through, and you can even put the seats down for more storage. So it's brilliant, it's beautiful. Boro Wilkins also here, Ambiente light here, even an air vent on the side, and of course Alcantara on the top, and some handles if you are on the Nürburgring to hold yourself tight into the seat, left and right, left and right. And the seat design looks very beautiful, and some luggage compartment here, for example. So very nice. It's a beautiful place to be. Perfect. If you like the review on the BMW M5, I would appreciate if you subscribe to our channel and like the video. Hopefully we see each other next time. Check out the other videos on the BMW M5 and check out our nice store. See you soon. Goodbye.